everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm making this video to show you a few tips and tricks on how I do makeup baking. It's been a recent trend the last couple years, and I feel like it's one of the most effective techniques to do your makeup. It really makes like a really smooth complexion. When you're doing a smoky eye, you don't get as much fallout under your eyes and you're able to just wipe it away. And it really just creates like a really flawless face. And basically what makeup baking is it's just using a translucent powder and like a makeup sponge to set your makeup. And how it works is that the translucent powder warms up with the heat of your body with the wet sponge, and it kind of creates, it's gonna sound weird, but it's kind of like cement. Like it really like cements the makeup into your skin like it's super glue, so that your makeup stays all day and it doesn't wear off. There's nothing worse than putting like 20 to 25 minutes into like your makeup in the morning and then like you look in the mirror like halfway through the day and it's worn off. So I'm just going to show you a few tips and tricks on how I do makeup baking, and hopefully it will help you. My favorite translucent powder is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. It's really good for oily skin. If you have dry skin, I would recommend the RCMA powder. It's supposed to be like not as drying, but this one is awesome, works awesome for me. So basically like I just put it in like the lid, the translucent powder in the lid, and I have the Real Techniques makeup sponge, and I already did my concealer, so I'm just going to dip the translucent powder with my sponge and really like soak up the product. And I'm gonna place it underneath my eyes. Like that, and kind of like build up the product under my eyes. You look a little funny in the process, but I swear it's one of the most effective techniques I have found. And I put it on my chin too. So I basically put it on all the areas that I want to highlight and really like bring forward. And I actually noticed that because I did my concealer before the video and I didn't set it, like some of my mascara is already smudging under my eyes. So that's why it's so important to set your makeup immediately afterwards, but for the purpose of this video I didn't. And you basically let that sit. So in the process of letting it sit, I'm just going to do my contour real quick, since I didn't do any of that before the video. And I'm using the Too Faced chocolate bronzer. And like the whole purpose is to really let the translucent powder like sit and really get pressed into your skin, and as it heats up with your skin it really creates like a flawless finish. I always like to bring my bronzer up to my forehead. Was not born with the smallest forehead, so it kind of shrinks it down a bit. Then I bring it down my neck. So that's usually like how long I let it sit for when I'm able to be busy with other stuff in my makeup. And then I'll wipe away the powder. And it creates like a nice like texture underneath my eyes. It's really gonna help your concealer from not creasing as well. Another thing that you could do with the translucent powder for makeup baking is if you wanted to sharpen up the line of your contour, I use the same technique, get my makeup brush, dunk it into the translucent powder, and I bring it along the line of my contour, and this really like makes your contour pop more. That's what you're into. I'm definitely into it. and I let that sit. And then while that is sitting, I'm just going to do my blush and some highlighting. My favorite blush right now is the Milani Luminoso. In Canada, it's really hard to get your hands on this one, so once I finally found it in my Walmart, I got really excited. It's just so pretty because it has like a nice sheen finish. Like, it's not sparkly, chunky. Like, I would say it's not as up there as the NARS Orgasm blush, but it's like a nice dupe. And then I'm just going to highlight with Becca Champagne Pop. I'm already hitting pan. It's the saddest day ever. And then once you feel like that's sufficient enough time, you can wipe it away. And that's it. So it's a super easy technique, and it's like a really good way to make sure that your makeup is going to stay all day. If you have issues with your makeup wearing out. If you have issues with your makeup fading throughout the day, I would highly recommend makeup baking, because it really just presses that translucent powder into your skin so that it's going to stay all day and not wear. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments below if you ever tried this technique. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.